The rigor of bottom line. The rigor of bottom line has got you ready. You have to use everything that you've learned. You have to use this teamwork that you've developed that's going to carry you through. But no one will hold you back because, as you know, you have dreams. You have dreams and you're projecting your dreams, and all of the work you're going to be doing for the next 4 years are getting you ready. This is exciting. I was up here when you were doing your skits. I got to tell you something. You're beautiful. You look beautiful, but hold on, folks. I'll tell you something. You are changing the face of when we start thinking about the power of young people in this city. You are changing the face. Our young people are going on to college. Our young people are working hard. Our young people are graduating college. And our young people are doing great things. I know that, folks, because we're one of your biggest supporters at the Boston Foundation. We believe in you because we know with you and the work you're doing that greatness is ahead. But you got to believe it in yourself that evening when you think it's too tough. You got to remember what Bottom Line has showed you, and you got to remember Bottom Line is only a phone call away. Or Bottom Line, when you show up, guess what? They're going to be on campus too. When I went to college, that football coach who recruited me said I'm going to be there, but he only see me a couple of hours in practice. But knowing that you have someone from Bottom Line here, knowing that you're coming there with a group of other great students that are your support network, man, the shot that you have to succeed is great. But here's the other thing too, and I can say this because I'm speaking, then I'm going to leave and you can get mad at me. See, you just can't go to college in front. You can't be front. I'm being honest, you can't be front. It's too easy to go there and think, I'm here now, I can do my thing. Folks. Folks. You got to put that head down. You got to know you're going to be staying up late. You got to hit that library. I don't know if I'm being archaic because when I was young, it was the library, not everything, you know, with the computer. But you know what I'm saying. You got to put, what do you say, honestly, young folks? Let's be honest. You got to put the work in. You got to put the work in. Because here's the other thing, too. What you're doing, folks, the seats you're sitting in is because there were alumni that sat here before you that wanted to make sure that you're here. You have to do great because what I'm looking at is my niece who's here, whose son is a freshman at Boston Latin Academy. We're so inspired. Just call out Latin. But I need my nephew to know that Bottom Line is an option for him. Mike's up here already educated me, and we're educating each other 4 years early to make sure we go back and get my nephew ready. That's what you're doing. You're inspiring and you're delighting a city. If you notice or not, our city, our country, and our world needs you more than any time in the history of this country. We are looking for the greatness that you will bring. So, folks, the opportunity is there. A fun fact, who would have ever thought a kid from the projects, mother had 6 kids before the age of 24. In 2001, I spent 7 days with Nelson Mandela. Wow. No. I spoke at the Civil Society Conference in South Africa in 2001. There was a guy who spoke before me. You might know him. They called him Bill Clinton. And that guy who spoke before me introduced this guy named Robert Lewis Jr. And when I finished speaking, I introduced this guy named President Nelson Mandela. And then we took a picture together. Everybody says to me how lucky you were to be with Clinton and Mandela. Huh? How lucky they were to be with me. Time out. Hey, didn't you say if we put the work in, we're important? Didn't you say I have value? Didn't you say I matter? So why are we shocked that I'm there with President Clinton and President Mandela? I deserve to be here because I put the time in. I put the work in. isn't a story, folks, of Robert Lewis Jr. This is a story of every single one of us sitting here. I am watching you. I'm watching. I will let you know. At least 5 of the staff that work for me, I met in high school. I watch you. I see you. And I shared that with the folks I met last week. I'm looking for the next generation of greatness. So you don't know what you don't know. But it's also, folks, about impression. It's about how you carry yourself. When you're out there walking around, folks, you represent the best of bottom line. Seriously, folks, I'm being real. You represent the best of bottom line. The ideals, the values of bottom line. How you shake that hand. How you look someone in the face. Come on, folks. And I gotta be honest with you in a selfish way. When you hit those campuses around this state, I want folks to know Boston's in the house. Yeah. In Worcester, I gotta give a shout out. But I say that in all seriousness, folks. What I say to you, in all honesty, first of all, congratulations. What you have done to be here today is special, it's unique, and it's gifted. You know in the next couple of weeks, the journey begins. But please know, there are people out there who love you, who believe in you, and who care for you. Please know that we expect you. We expect you to finish your freshman year, right? So just by a show of hands, can folks honestly right here commit to me, you will finish your freshman year? Yeah!